ladies and gentlemen, 20 laps on the board. Round number 1 for the Victorian Formula 500 Association Stampede Series, brought to you by TJ Chassis and Lethal Racewings. Here we go! Great battle here between 1 and 2. Rob Rankin's going to put all he can into it. But it's going to be the number 9 of Ray who gets it done. So Jordan Ray turns out of 4, will take the lead in lap number 1. Right behind him is Rankin. O'Keefe, Jet Speed, moves himself up now to P4. Don't forget about the 33 as well, Justin Bowen. Bowen making some movements. The Bowen Express going to battle with Jet Speed. Caution lights are on.
Yeah,
so 2 laps in.
Brock Ray retired, so I'm not sure whether the caution's got anything to do with something that may have come off that car, Jake. I don't know. I see them picking up another chain in the front straight, so I'd say Brock Ray's lost a chain.
Lincoln, Ryan O'Keefe, Jet Speed, Justin Bowen. Then we go back to Indy Ray in the 17. That's your top 5, 19 laps. Time to rack him and stack him at the top of the field for Jordan Ray. We go green. Single file restart. Got to get through the single file cone. We do. Majority of the field through. Watch out for O'Keefe. About to go to work on Rankin in turn 3 and 4. Rankin maintains P2. How long? Jet Speed chucks one in. Comes up side by side to O'Keefe. O'Keefe just squeezes through. Now we'll go back to battle with Rankin. So Jet Speed in P4 continues on in this one. O'Keefe just in front of him. Bowen, Justin Bowen behind him. Then you come to Indy Ray. Bit of contact there with James McDonald. Play on, says the umpire. Declan Robinson and Jack Lattery will go to work, as well as a couple of our B main transferees, including Dale Sinclair, Billy Ryan, Matty Turner, Lee Van Ginnigan. Red light on the circuit in turn 4. They were all going. It was all happening. And unfortunately, red lights come on. I'm not too sure if you boys caught it upstairs at all, what happened there in turn 3 and 4, but I know everyone was just trying to jostle for position. Can't thank you enough for what you do, mate. Brock Ray, unfortunately, not making a start in this one, but it looks like we're about to go back to green flag racing. Jordan Ray will lead us off. Right behind him is Mr. Rob Rankin. What can we do? We go green. So Ray gets out to an absolute stunning start early on in this restart. Rob Rankin maintaining P2. O'Keefe tries to slide in, he gets it done. Rankin just gets held up for a second, but wants to put one back. Can't quite make it happen. Jet Speed behind him, as well as Indy Ray. All eyes on the moment with Rob Rankin as he goes to battle with Jet Speed side by side. Jet Speed picks up one. Bit of contact. Rob Rankin over in a big way. Man, oh man. That was big from Rob Rankin. Just a bit of contact there with Jet Speed on the front straight as they were jostling for position. Safety crew out there pretty quickly to upright that one. For the Victorian Formula 500 Association, season 2001-22. It's time to go green once again. Jordan Ray gets us off to a fantastic start, and right behind is Indy Ray. So the 9 versus 17, Ray versus Ray, here we go. Can we get a run on one from here is the question mark everyone has got. James McDonald has worked his way up into 37 at P3. Right behind him is Jack Lattery. Declan Robinson, ultra impressive as well. Sophomore year in the Formula 500s, has climbed his way up through the ranks. 95 of Dale Sinclair, the first of our B-main transferees. Up there in the top 5, Billy Ryan as well in the Cartworks 93, going to work on the top. Lethal on the bottom. In the 15, the Lowe's Auto Matty Turner as well, a little bit deeper in the field. See your leader, number 9, Jordan Ray. Top of the ranch going to turn 1 and 2. Back markers will play a part right at the moment. About to get past the 18 is Geordie Ray. Can he make it happen? Yes, he can. Goes the inside down the front straight. So there's one car between first and second. Indy Ray. About half a track distance between first and second, so not within striking distance just yet. James McDonald maintains P3, but he's really chucking it in. You just see in 3 and 4, you're just swinging in real hard. A piece of clay just popped up. He's on a hard charge, wants to promote himself. He's got 10 laps to do it. Jack Lannery doing it quite comfortable at the moment in P4. And the 72 of Declan Robinson right behind him. So Dale Sinclair comes up at the back of Robinson. Can't quite make it happen. Billy Ryan just working the top side. I like what Billy Ryan's bringing to the table tonight. He's going to work on Sinclair. Sinclair's going to work on Robinson. How long can Decky hold on? Decky to the inside, Sinclair to the outside. Your leader now with a bit more of lap traffic, including the 26 of Brad Malone on the back straight. 7 laps to hold on. He's about mid-track, but he can choose exactly where he wants to go. This car is on rails. Boys, I tell you what, there is 5 laps essentially to go on this one. And Jordan Ray is out of here. The question mark, who's going to maintain P2 or 3?
Yeah, Geordie Ray doing a fantastic job with 5 to run. Leads the way comfortably. 5 laps on our line. Is still fabricated. A bit of contact back in the field there between Bowen and Turner. Further back in the field. Up ahead of Jet Speed, they are sitting. And not far ahead of our race leader. So he puts a lap down now on Pearson. Does Geordie Ray. They shoot up the front straight once again. And Jordan Ray. Indy Ray back there in second. Further back we go now to James McDonald, Declan Robinson, Jack Lannery, Dale Sinclair. Done a fantastic job. But your race leader will come around this time round. And 2 laps remain here for your race leader, Geordie Ray. Looking set for victory lane is Geordie Ray. Indy Ray. James McDonald, Declan Robinson, Jack Lannery. Not a lot of change there. Dale Sinclair and Lee Van Ginnigan, but up in front, your race leader will take the white flag. Less than half a circulation of the venue to go for your race leader. And the checkered flag comes down for Geordie Ray. Takes it ahead of Indy Ray, James McDonald, Declan Robinson back there. Dale Sinclair. Further back to Lannery. LVG further back in the field. Bit of contact across the line with Jet Speed and Justin Bowen. Matthew Turner back in 11th. Michael Pearson, Jack Nolan. Jerome Speed, the last of our finishers. And that wing on Declan Robinson's car is come adrift as well there. It's certainly not sitting how it would be most comfortable. So we won't be too far away now from getting your race winner. Put your hands together for Geordie Ray. He's about to head around to the victory mound. And he'll be with Jake Morrell down there in just a moment's time.
Of course, don't forget, coming up, our next race meeting here at H'Bree Stockfeed Simpson Speedway is Monday night, the 27th of December, for a round of the SRA 410 Eureka Garages and Shed Sprint Car Series, and also the opening round of Speed Week for the Formula 500s. We'll have, of course, these formulas and the Junior Formula 500s as well, as we get set to throw it down to Jake Morrell down on the presentation mound. Jake, down to you.
Yeah, I sure am. I was just talking to Geordie Ray there as he just takes off his helmet. Mate, that's a way to come back to H'Bree Stockfeed Simpson Speedway for round 1 of the Stampede Series. Got to feel good?
Yeah, mate, the car was an absolute rocket. Couldn't put a foot wrong, to be honest. Every time we come here, we've got a pretty good car, so I can't complain.
Mate, it took a couple laps to get up to lap traffic, and as you said, this car was just on rails. You could put it up the top or the bottom, and is that how comfortable you felt in there?
Yeah, I was a bit worried coming to dirty air, but then we got to it, and it just didn't even change, so I'm pretty happy with that, and can't thank everyone for helping.
That's it, mate. And you asked me one question when you got here, who finished second. That's got to be good to race you two side by side.
Yeah, he's a little jet. He'll be beating me in a couple of years, so I better take the wins while I can.
Couple of people would you like to thank for this season ahead?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the car wash and detailing, Freckleberry Chocolate Factory, Morris Finance, Lucas Oil, Ray Built, Laird Campbell Automotive, AHR Media, Shook's Plastering, TJ Chassis, Jecko Developments, Tomo Graphics and Max Ross Match Repairs.
Mate, if I wasn't looking at your front panel, I'd think you had that off by heart, but he's got all the stickers right there so we can read them. But fantastic, well done, mate. Best of luck for the season ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Jordan Ray. How's that? All the sponsor stickers just sitting on your dashboard there, just in case you get an interview, a heat race win or a feature race win. Just covering everyone, ticking the boxes.
It's been smart.
It certainly is. As we welcome our...